Good morning, students. So, today we will start with the type of species concept. So, usually, population of individuals which are similar in structure, function, behavior, and also produce a similar type of offspring called species. According to Simpson, species may be defined in the form of biological species and genetical species. So first one is biological species. So biological species containing similar physiological, cytological, ecological, behavioral characteristics and able to inbreed with reproductively isolated from such other group of organism. Next one is genetical species. Genetical species is group of interbreeding population but reproductively isolated from each other. Next one is in 1957 Mayer classify four species concept. So अभी हमने जो बात की थी that was सिम्पसन ने दो बेसिस दिए थे that is biological and genetical. Now when we talk about Mayer तो उन्होंने फोर दिए थे. That is first one is typological, second is nominalistics, third is genetic, fourth is evolutionary. जिसमें कि आपका second वाला is more important, that is nominalistics. चलिए तो स्टार्ट करते हैं टाइपोलॉजिकल के बारे में. तो टाइपोलॉजिकल स्पीसीज कॉन्सेप्ट इट इज़ बेस्ड ऑन मॉर्फोलॉजी और फिनोटाइप ऑफ एनी ऑर्गेनिज्म. अगर हम मॉर्फोलॉजी की बात करते हैं तो दैट इज़ लाइक विजिबल ट्रेड, जो विजिबल ट्रेड है उसके. फिनोटाइप फिजिकली वो कैसा दिखता है, फिजिकल अपीयरेंस जैसा है. देन स्पीसीज आर द टाइप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म एंड स्पीसीज आर एज मैनी एज were created in the beginning to the infinity. According to Linnaeus and other scientists, the organism of the species are closely resemble each other in most of the morphological features, but the species concept has been rejected on the basis that the individual of some species show some striking difference like sexual dimorphism, age distribution, different developmental stages, polymorphism and variety etc. So जो मेयर ने क्लासिफिकेशन दिया था वो इतना सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुआ. रीज़न बीइंग कि उन्होंने कहा था कि मॉर्फोलॉजिकली और फिनोटाइपिकली ऑर्गेनिज्म बेस्ड होंगे, बट अगर हम बात करते हैं ऑब्जर्वेशन किया गया तो सेक्सुअली या फिर एज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन या फिर डेवलपमेंटल स्टेजेस जो थे वो स्पीसीज़ के अलग अलग थे, इस वजह से ये सक्सीड नहीं हो पाया. नेक्स्ट वन इज़ नॉमिनलिस्टिक स्पीसीज कॉन्सेप्ट एंड दिस वन इज़ क्वाइट इम्पॉर्टेंट एज वेल क्योंकि ये मैन क्रिएटेड स्पीसीज़ हैं. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस कॉन्सेप्ट द स्पीसीज इज़ द रिजल्ट ऑफ मैन्स ओन क्रिएशन. दिस कॉन्सेप्ट हैज़ बीन रिजेक्टेड on the basis of that species is result of only gradual organic evolution and not the production of human being mind. According to the species we can say कि हम कोई नहीं होते किसी को बनाने वाले या किसी को ख़त्म करने वाले. जो ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं या जो स्पीसीज़ हैं जो नेचर में पाई जाती हैं दे आर बाय देयर ओन, ये एक नेचर का पार्ट है. सो वी शुड नॉट प्ले विद इट कि हमने उनको लिया एंड टेस्टिंग की. सो दिस वॉज ऑल्सो नॉट सक्सेसफुल, इट गेट रिजेक्टेड एज वेल. नेक्स्ट वन इज़ थर्ड वन, जेनेटिकल स्पीसीज कॉन्सेप्ट. अकॉर्डिंग टू मेयर द स्पीसीज मे हैव ऑल्सो क्लासिफिकेशन एज अ पॉपुलेशन ऑफ interbreeding individual which are reproductively isolated from each other. Each species has a large gene pool, while individual having only a small portion of this gene pool for a short period. These individuals are similar in structure, function, behavior, and in the production of similar progeny. Based on the similarity of DNA of individuals, there are different techniques to compare the similarities of DNA, such as DNA hybridization and genetic fingerprinting is also being used. Next one is fourth one, evolutionary species concept. A single evolutionary lineage of organism within which genus can be shared and that maintains its integrity with respect to other lineage through both time and space. At some point in the evolution of such a group, some member may diverge from main population and evolve in subspecies, a process that may eventually lead to the formation of new species if isolation is maintained is called speciation, and the species that give rise to another species is a paraphyletic species or paraspecies. Other species concept. First one, ecological species, a set of organism adopted to a particular set of resources called a niche. So niche is an important term. 1 mark question भी अक्सर आता है इसमें. Niche plays an important role organism में, habitat में रहते हैं same ये, in the environment. So according to this concept, ecological species concept, population from the discrete phenotypic clusters that we recognize as species because the ecological and evolutionary processes control how the resources are divided up among these species. Next one, second one is reproductive species. These organisms have the ability to reproduce naturally fertile offspring of both sexes. Organisms that can reproduce but almost always make infertile hybrids of at least one sex, such as mule, hiney, are not considered to be same species. Mule हमें मिली है from like male donkey and female horse से, and hiney we get from male horse and female donkey. So next one, third one is isolation species. It is a set of actually or potentially interbreeding population. In these population, the species of different population are reproduced in the manner of experiment. Thank you. That's all for today class.